I wasn't trying to poke nose. I wasn't trying to be spiteful. Excuse me, I have a question. We are going to break every spiritual obstacle you are facing to find a husband. You really do not know. Feel depressed. Would not get angry. Even if you don't know this person, it can easily be apprehended by the police if anything happens on the streets. You have to apply tact and wisdom. Today's video is going to be quite different from what we usually do on this channel. This video is going to be a reaction video to a video I made, which I talked about 10 personal questions you should never ask anyone. I'll link it up here so you would understand what I'm trying to say. I got a message from someone and it was telling me that he does not agree with over 80% of what I talked about. And I'm going to try to be very explicit. I'm going to try to explain exactly what I meant and different contexts in which we should ask questions or not to ask questions about people's personal lives. I'll be reading what is sent to me. I don't share 80% of this video. Not my business. It's what got us to this sorry pass. In my opinion, being tactful while asking should suffice, instead of saying people should mind their business. This opinion, it will shock you, is in tandem with that of great many elderly people with a wealth of experience. If you watched that video well, you would remember that I used myself as an example to ask someone a personal question, which I talked about a friend of mine who had a tattoo on his skin. And I was wondering, he didn't have this tattoo 2-3 weeks ago. What happened? What changed? And he told me that what I'm seeing on his skin is the date of his father's death. His father had a stroke and slumped and died without showing signs or symptoms. How shocking could that be? That could have been very painful. But when I asked that question, I didn't ask that question, why do you have tattoo? Why are you doing this to yourself? This person said, I tactfully asked the question. I asked out of care. I asked out of concern. I wasn't trying to poke nose. I wasn't trying to be spiteful. The video I made was misunderstood, and I understand that maybe some people did not carefully listen to the video, or some people just chose to misunderstand me, or some people quite did not understand the context in which I'm talking about, and I'll be explaining further. With all the videos I've been doing previously, you would know that in this channel we stand for guidance, we stand for asking things with wisdom, we stand for emotional intelligence in the way we talk to people, with respect and all of that. You would agree with me that what the video is talking about is for you to mind your business. At the same time, there are exceptions to the rule. When you see something that is abnormal, ask in a way that the person you are talking to would not feel bad, would not feel depressed, would not get angry. If possible, before you ask the question, you could say the word, if you don't mind. You could say the word, excuse me, I have a question, with a loving and a welcoming tone, so that the person will not be on a defensive side. I realized that I haven't introduced myself. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adunola. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue. I'm going to read the second paragraph from what he sent to me. Someone should ask you why you aren't married if you are of marriageable age. A brotherly, fatherly, motherly advice on how to go about it may just be the missing piece. If it is tactfully done, it helps lift some of the burdens one carries. I have an example of someone who told me that she met one of her mother's friends. You know how African mothers can be very funny. Her mom's friend was just asking her every spiritual battle, every spiritual background, everything. We are going to break it and blah, blah, blah. Really? Have you confirmed that this lady has a spiritual battle she's fighting for the fact that she's not married at that age. You really do not know. Instead of you to ask that kind of question as the mom's friend, you could ask, are you waiting or you are not ready yet? If you are ready, what's the problem? From a caring way, the lady would not even be angry. She would just say, okay, maybe I've not found someone, or I'm not ready yet. Or instead of you saying, we are going to break every spiritual obstacle you are facing to find a husband, you really do not know. The approach is what that matters when you are not minding your business. And at the same time, I would still stand on this, that it is not every situation you talk. Let's continue. A friend once asked about my admission process 30 years ago. I told him I hadn't yet gotten admitted. He helped me gain admission that year. If he was minding his business, I would probably have missed that admission year. Another asked me why I was going to uni after my service year instead of writing applications or submitting CVs. I took his not minding his business with love, stopped going to uni, then a few months later, I landed a bank job. Minding your business isn't African. We just need to do so with tact and consideration. Me, I don't want people to mind their business when it comes to me and my family. Each time someone interfered, I moved ahead. Like I said, this is relative. You need to know the person you are talking to, even if you don't know the person you are talking to. And this person also said he met someone on the streets in Nigeria here who was sagging his trousers, and he approached him in a very nice way. And the guy obliged and did what? He pulled his trouser up because he gave him reasons why he shouldn't be doing that. He can easily be apprehended by the police if anything happens on the streets. You cannot be walking down the road and see a child crossing carelessly in front of a car and decide to mind your business. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Yes, mind your business, but apply some wisdom, apply some emotional intelligence to it. I'll link that video of emotional intelligence. Apply some of these to it and you would see that for some situations you mind your business, while some you don't mind your business. For some situations with your family, you do not mind your business because this person is your loved one and it depends on how close you are to the person. And even if you don't know this person and you want to talk to the person, you have to apply tact and wisdom when approaching this kind of situation. I hope you understand what I mean by minding your business now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Take care. Bye.